You done?
No, the airplane's going over. My hand is cold.
Stop. Hey guys, it's John and Morgan with Longhaul Lifesavers, and welcome to another episode of Finally Friday.
Woohoo! We made it to the weekend.
I'm kind of getting tired of saying that intro.
Well, we could always do like a name change again. We had, if you haven't been with us from the beginning, then welcome. But we used to call these Friday vlogs COVID Corner, and then we decided we were over COVID, and that was in May. Little did we know.
Fast forward to now December.
Yeah.
And the shit's still going on.
Yes. Yeah.
Hold on, the inside of my nose itches. Ugh. Okay.
I don't know where we just left off at.
I don't know. So it's finally Friday.
You screwed us up. You know what though? Okay, this is like perfect because we got the new Mac Mini, which that video just dropped. And if you didn't see that, I'll put it there for you. So anyways, I was moving footage and old videos and things like that from the Windows computer onto the Mac computer, and I was just rearranging things. I kind of started clicking on like really old videos, which when I say old in YouTube land, 3 months ago is old. Anyways, I was watching old stuff. I'm kind of nostalgic. Everything when you start researching like how to be a content creator and like what to do as a content creator.
I hate that word.
What?
Content creator?
What do you want to call a YouTube maker, video maker,
Ugh.
whatever it is? You know what I'm saying.
Whatever.
You get the point. Anyways, when you start researching all that stuff, everybody always says, if you look back at your beginning videos and you look at your current videos and you see light years of difference, that you're doing something right, you're headed in the right direction.
Hopefully.
But
hopefully you're not getting worse.
But I was watching it and like our old, like especially COVID Corner.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Good Lord.
No, I'm coming back to my roots here. Our first videos were hilarious because we were a hot mess. And we still don't script stuff, but we're still like a lot more prepared.
Well, that was a long story to say you wanted to do more improv in these.
Well, I mean, they're all improv anyways.
You wanted to be funnier?
No, I'm just... Your face
I don't know what to tell you.
Your face is funny, and I'm about to smack the funny off of it.
If this ever gets big, if anyone calls me an influencer, I will slap you.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We were at Petsmart, and they have these little sweaters, and it says #TinyInfluencer,
Yeah.
and I wanted to get one for Quinn so bad.
No.
And he wouldn't let me. So. Speaking of Petsmart, we had a weird experience, is that what you would call it?
Oh, I guess.
At Petsmart. Obviously, we've had, you know, life on the road for years now. The entire time we've traveled, we've always had dogs. Territory with dogs means that you have to find vets to check up your dogs and get shots and yada, yada, yada. We've thought about in the past going to the Petsmart vet clinic because, you know, Petsmart's nationwide and a lot of times, you know, we see them around, but we've never gone to one. And we were getting dog food the other day and thought, you know what, let's make an appointment. We'll come. I'm not sure if I like what we just got roped into.
Okay, back up. If you don't know, there's sometimes a vet hospital within Petsmart, and it's called Banfield, and they also have like freestanding vet clinics as well. With Banfield, you can buy into like a subscription program, and they can have multiple checkups throughout the year, and it also includes like dental cleanings and lab work, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. We talked to multiple different people who all gave us different information, and it didn't seem like anyone knew what was going on, and they all gave us different prices. The first price that we got, we calculated it out, and for all the services that they give you, their plan was actually double the price of what the services they gave you entailed. So
Right.
normally if you do a subscription, you get money off. So we were confused, and we finally went in there and said, I want to see the actual paperwork, the actual numbers of how much this is going to cost. So realistically, if we used all the services, it would save us like $200 a year for both the dogs. I am going to take heavy advantage of this because I can do multiple checkups a year. My dogs are going to get a checkup every month. Yeah, because I'm paying for it.
When he says multiple checkups, it's unlimited checkups.
Yeah.
Most of you have seen our husky. Well, she's not in the background right now. But anyways, she is notorious for eating entire packs of gum.
She's notorious for just getting sick
All sorts of things. She's had more surgeries than any dog I've ever known. Just weird stuff too. But she eats gum like crazy. At 11 o'clock at night, she got in my purse and got a pack of gum out and, you know, rushed her to the vet hospital to have them make her, you know, induce vomiting. And finally I said, is there a way I can do this at home? And the vet was like, yes, peroxide. Yeah.
I don't know why you don't call me for these. I knew this.
Well, anyways, I have stopped paying vets to induce vomiting, and now I just induce vomiting at home. But with this new PetSmart plan, if it's something like Gum where I got 30 minutes to drive her somewhere, I think I'm going to take advantage of it.
The big thing that caused us to buy it is because it comes with, was it 1 or 2 teeth cleanings?
1 tooth cleaning a year.
1 teeth cleaning a year. We knew Mia's teeth have a lot of tartar on them, and it's because she's not a big chewer, so she doesn't like scrape it off with a bone. And we thought Quinn's teeth were okay, but the vet actually told us that she has a little bit of inflammation going on from the tartar buildup. So both of them were due for a tooth cleaning, and since it was $400 a piece, that's $800 out of my pocket. If I can just do this monthly, it's like $50 a month or $49 a month per dog. If I can just pay monthly instead of paying the $800 just to get their teeth cleaned, I'm gonna do that.
Plus, we don't pay for vaccinations. Then you don't pay for the anesthesia, the lab work, none of it.
And then the flea, tick, and heartworm medication
is discounted.
Discount on. Now, granted, Banfield isn't everywhere. There may be some locations that we go to that we're gonna have to drive to go to the vet. With us traveling around, it may just be one more thing that we look at, like, okay, how close is a vet that we can go to for our next location?
And we carry a massive stack of papers with us all over the country to go each vet, you know, and whereas this is supposed to be, since they're all owned by the same company, the system talks within itself, then we won't have to carry all that crap with us.
We were at the vet for 8 hours.
Yes, it's the longest. That's what I'm saying. It was a weird experience.
And so for COVID, you go in and drop your dog off, and then the vet sees them, and then they call you. So they're like, oh, okay, cool, everything's done. So we finally get there, and we're going to pay, and we decided, okay, we're just going to go ahead and do the monthly subscription thing. And they said, oh, okay, well, that changes things. The vet's going to have to now see your dogs again because they didn't do a comprehensive exam. They just did a checkup. What the hell is the difference?
I don't.
What do you do? Are you,
so
like,
apparently,
I check up my dogs. I'm coming to you for a comprehensive exam.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
It's taking your car to a mechanic and them just staring at the outside, yeah, everything's good, without them even checking the oil or doing anything. Like, well, I could do that.
Yeah. No, and the other really weird thing about this vet, I don't know if maybe like she just graduated from veterinarian school or something, but it was like she wanted to test everything. And so they did a fecal test to make sure that there was no parasites or worms for the dogs. Then she
came back negative.
She calls me and says, it came back negative. And I'm like, no shit. Like, they were dewormed when they were puppies, and like, we take care of our animals, you know? So then she goes, well, it came back negative, but I'm still gonna give them an oral deworming. What? Yeah. The dog is 8 years old. Like, what on earth? Yeah, it was super weird.
It's like in the medical field, giving someone Narcan who hasn't taken...
Right. Are you monkeys?
Are you even a nurse?
But okay, so anyways,
it is what it is.
In the past, we had a black lab that was prone to ear infections. He died 4 years ago, so apparently studies have changed in the last 4 years. We had him tested for allergies, and he had a severe allergy for grain. So we took him off of...
that was causing the ear infections.
Yes, so we took him off of and put him on the grain-free food. We had our husky when he was alive. She was already on that diet. So when we got the puppy, we just kept going with the grain-free food and thought, well, that won't be any issue. Well, apparently there's a number of studies now, Kansas State University and Washington State and the FDA are all investigating, saying that grain-free dog food is linked to heart disease and cardiomyopathy.
Yeah.
And, you know, heart enlargements with dogs. So the vet recommended that we stop using grain-free food and put them back on regular kibble.
And now that the FDA is involved, they're investigating a lot of it. And if they find that the claims are actually true from what the studies have shown, the grain-free food will be pulled off the market.
Yeah, which I don't know, because there are dogs that actually do, like Jake, he had actual allergy to grain, so I don't know. And thought I'd pass that along because I don't know who else has grain-free food that they're feeding. So call your vet, ask and see what they think.
Yeah, who knows? Mm-hmm. It's like 1 week eggs are bad for you, and the next week eggs are good for you, so it's like, I want a milkshake.
My milkshake brings all the ones to the yard of it, like, it's better than yours.
You said dairy, and I thought about a Jamocha milkshake.
Damn right.
Ooh.
It's better than yours. I can teach you.
Will you shut up? Good Lord.
We told you all last Friday that the very first night we were here, there was some pew-pews that were keeping us awake at night. All week long, it has been consistent.
Gunshot after gunshot.
Montgomery has not disappointed in that department. So this one slept through it. I counted 23 gunshots the other night.
And then I got to work and it was loaded with
gunshot victims.
Actually, not our facility, but the South facility was loaded with gunshot victims.
Yeah. Anyways, we found a new RV park that we will be moving to, which stinks because, like we told you guys last week, we like the RV park we're currently in. It's a nice park. It's just, I'm tired of, literally the other day, I fell out of the chair and laid on the floor because I thought bullets were going to come right through the RV. It was that close. I'm just not interested in that.
Yeah, so now last week we were talking about that little small pocket that has all the shops and the nice areas. So it's just north of that, so it's a little more in the country. It's actually closer to the facility that I'm working at, so that's a plus.
Yes.
It's a lot nicer too. It doesn't flood as easily because there is water everywhere here. We got 15 more days.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah. We had some friends that used to travel with us, caravan with us. They went their separate way it was right around Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just after Christmas.
So about a year now. Yeah. So anyways, they went their separate way and toured around the country or whatever. They are in Georgia right now, and they called us and they told us that they were going to Alabama, and we said, well, where at? And so anyways, we are gonna meet back up with them, so that's pretty cool. Gonna see them, and I don't know, I think they're gonna hang out the rest of the winter maybe, or I'm not sure. I don't know,
they didn't say.
They're kind of the fair weather RVers. They chase the good the good, which is what I want to do. We've done pretty well with that.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not on a beach, but I'll take what I can get. It's not snowing here.
Yeah. How long have we had our current logo?
I don't remember when it was, but I feel like April maybe.
Okay, it doesn't matter. So you know what our logo is. It's the little thing. Do we have a sticker?
It's put in the cabinet.
We went on Fiverr to get this logo. Needless to say, it was not a good experience. The individual that we were working with didn't kind of grasp what we wanted. He would send us something. We'd say, yeah, we don't like this, this, and this, but we do like this. How about doing this, this, and this? Instead of taking out the pieces that we didn't like, he would just add in the one that we didn't like. He put in more stuff that we did want. So it just became a hodgepodge mess. There's too much going on in it, and I don't like that. I'm a more simplistic
For example, we requested that the logo be a badge shape.
Yeah.
We have a half moon shape.
Yeah.
I don't know what universe a moon and a badge look like each other, but that's what we ended up with. It has run its course.
It was a bad experience, and it was a lot of money, and I'm salty about it. So, but we are in the process of getting a new logo.
Yes.
And we are actually working with
my cousin Ellen, which I don't know why I didn't think of her in the first place when we did this whole Fiverr thing, because that would have been much faster, much better. She is a marketing, I don't know what her technical title is.
She's in marketing and advertising.
Yes, and she does for big airline companies, things like that. Works on all their projects and does all their advertising. We are going to have her do our new logo. Yep. So if you are someone who needs a logo, I will put her information right here on the screen for you, and also in the description below. She's really cool.
Yeah.
She'll help you. Are you gonna die? You got the Rona?
Oh my God.
They've had.
You do the mom's voice very well, but no one else's voice.
No. My voice is too low.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about a TV show called Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, we just finished it.
We did just finish it, and I'm really sad that it's over. The beginning sucked. It was like one of those shows. It's kind of like The Office, where you have to like keep going, keep hanging in there, and then the story just builds and builds, and then you're invested, and you're like, well, no turning back now. So that's how Schitt's Creek was, and we really enjoyed it. I can do the mom's voice really well, and I'm driving him nuts with it because I'm constantly talking like mom.
Okay, you're not gonna do it on film.
No, I'm not going to. What's her real name? She was the mom in Home Alone.
Yeah, I don't remember her real name. We have the Mac Mini. It's working out very well. She has switched over back to iMovie. The issue with that that is she's been editing on DaVinci. And if you've used DaVinci, you know how intensive that is. There's a lot of pieces that you can use just to make it look more professional. And then we switch back over to iMovie and it's like making home videos again. So I've been tossing around the idea of getting Final Cut Pro.
Don't get me wrong, I really like iMovie, and there's a lot of wonderful features in it, and you know, every day I uncover more and more features that like I wasn't aware of. The titles are pretty much my biggest complaint on iMovie.
They look very like home. They're for home movies.
Yeah, but they only have like 5. It's not like a huge, you know, like DaVinci, even like the free version, you know, you still have, I don't know, 50 different titles to choose from, and then you can customize the title.
Move them around on the screen. And
you can't do that in iMovie, and I don't like that.
So if you've used Final Cut Pro, or you know someone that has, drop a comment below with your recommendations if you think it's a good purchase or not.
I know you can do the trial. I guess I just want to hear from others if you've used both Final Cut and iMovie, if you feel like it's actually worth the purchase. Like, did it make that big of a difference to you? Do you notice that much? You know, is it really worth it?
What do you guys think of the new camera?
We are crispy! Crispy!
Okay.
Ooh, I want a Krispy Kreme donut. Doesn't that sound really good?
Where did we see Krispy
I don't know.
Kreme
We
the other
did
day?
just see a Krispy Kreme. Where was that? We haven't left Montgomery.
Prattville. It was in Prattville.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We went to Bass Pro Shop, which that was comical. We took the dogs with us, and Quinn was going to fight a bear.
Yeah.
She was...
The bear was standing up.
And she was standing up back at it and growling and barking, and she was not having it. She's...
Yeah.
So...
She thought she was hot shit.
She also tries to fight Ronald McDonald, so...
Yeah.
There's some...
Yeah, she doesn't like Ronald McDonald.
There's some context for you.
Yeah. Tum-Tum's growling.
Your Tum-Tum.
And I want a Jamocha shake and a Krispy Kreme donut. Sounded good.
This is really hard to live where we live because literally in front of the RV park, Arby's, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Subway. There's more.
There's a
Burger King,
Waffle House,
Wendy's. Yes, Wendy's too. But these are all literally within like I could
100 yards.
I could throw a rock and hit them. Like they're that close to us. Yeah. And like when you open your front door and all you smell wafting at you is Burger King, and you're just like,
it's a whole mixture of Burger King and fried chicken.
And I can just feel me going.
Yeah. It's bad. It's been tough.
Yes, it's been really,
Luckily, we've been here 2 weeks now, and we've only eaten out once.
No, we ate twice at Arby's. First day and the other day.
Yep, that's true.
Because you bought those cops the lunch.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so we're sitting there and 3 police officers walk in and John's like, he starts to get up from the table. I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm going to go buy their lunch. I was like, oh, that's really nice. So then he comes back over and sits down and he tells me, these cops in this area work really hard. So they deserve a free lunch. I was like, well, true that. We should have like name dropped like, hey, by the way, we live right there.
Yeah.
Like, pass our house a couple times, please. I really feel safe. Yeah, I feel super safe in the park. It's just stray bullets. You just never know where they're gonna go. And RVs are not bulletproof.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Can we please talk about how annoying it is that at 4 o'clock it's dark outside? We got out of Bass Pro, got in the truck, and we're driving down the highway. John's like, oh my God, are you ready for bed? And I was like, yeah. I said, but we hadn't eaten yet. And I was like, we should probably eat dinner and then we'll go to bed. And I said, I hate eating right before bed. And then we look at the clock and it was 5 o'clock. I thought it was 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, so.
Well, in our defense, we had just spent 8 hours at the vet.
Yes, true. Am I done?
Yeah, are you done?
I'm done.
Okay. Bam.
Hey, baby.
Oh my God. Shut up.
Boop. I can't do her. Do we have any Schitt's Creek people? Because I really love this show.
I'm sure it's like one of the most popular shows out there right now.
Like this. He does a better Alexis than I do. You do. And you do a pretty good David.
We're ending this.
Okay.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today.
Today.
Blip, blip.
I was just talking about how good we've gotten.
Yeah. Well, if you would leave me alone and let me do me.
Okay, you do you, boo-boo.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. Until next time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and then head on over to Instagram and follow us at Longhaul Lifesavers. See you guys.
Bye.
Dunzo.